Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's saying, Ya Rasulullah, you're more beautiful than the full moon. Then there are others who saw his physical form, but they're filled with disbelief and hate for him. From that time until today, they're saying, Hasha, you are the most ugly thing. So now, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to this, number one, of course, this world cannot carry anything. This world is the lowest of the world. This world, everything that is in it, cannot carry anything from divine presence, cannot carry anything from that paradise stations. It has to be veiled. If it is shown that just that, let's say, the radiation, it cannot carry that. It will just destroy everything. Forget about that sun of all existence. If this sun, there is one of billions of suns, this sun were to move just 1 millimeter, not 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter closer to this world is no life. Correct or no? So there is a balance there. Meaning everything now, it has to be veiled. Everything has to be protected. But Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was sent into this world for mankind. Yes, he is the prophet of everything in existence, but to this world he was sent for mankind. So he has to have the appearances of mankind. And the mankind that is that Hazrati Insan, he will understand that yes, Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is man, but he is not clay like us. What kind of a clay that has no shadow when the sun is falling on it? What kind of a clay that everything that comes out from him, it is pure and it is beautiful? What kind of a clay? Now they understand his physical form. They say this is just, Allah is just like hiding the Prophet, tricking us. You understand? What kind of a man that is made from clay like us? He is not like us. That when his troops, they were thirsty, he made water to come out from his fingers that fed everyone. Everyone is able to drink. Holy Prophet ﷺ, we can sit until Judgment Day to talk about the miracles that he had, only to prove that he is not a man like us, but he is a man, but he's not a man like us. Which in these days they don't discuss that also. They don't like to discuss his miraculous nature. Everything that is physical to him, in him, it is also a miracle. They don't discuss that because people don't believe in anything holy or miraculous anymore. They say, I have to understand with my little mind. If I don't understand with my little mind, then it doesn't make sense to me. Well, one is very unusual. His birth, his life, when he's passing, it is very unusual. It is not just, oh, if you are a believer, then you're going to see. Unbelievers see that too. But they don't want to accept it. They see it. They don't want to accept it. They become more shaitan. Once, one of the unbelievers, Abu Jahil Abu Lahab, I can't remember which one of his uncles, took some stones, put it in his hand, put it behind his back, went to the Prophet and says, if you're a prophet, tell me what is behind, what is in my hands. Prophet was looking at him and shaking the head. He says, oh, turn around, open your hands and listen to what the stones that you have picked up, they are saying. He turned around, he opened his hands, and the stones were saying, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, over and over again. He got a shock, he dropped the stones. Then he turned around and says, you are a great magician. This is mankind. When the ego it is stopping you, it doesn't matter what kind of miracles is showing that. If the ego is stopping you, it doesn't matter even if the moon is split. You say, no, I'm not going to. That becomes complete shaitan. The ego then becomes complete shaitan. Have we not learned from the earlier nations? The earlier nations that they were eating and drinking from paradise, They were eating food from paradise. Have we not learned how they saw their prophet split the sea? And in the sea that was split, each one has a lane. Because there are, how many? What 13? What 13? 12 tribes of Bani Israel. And there were 12 lanes so that they don't mix too. Everyone according to their. And then what happened? They cross, then they turn around and they see the armies of Firaun coming. And they say, oh, it's your fault. Now we're going to get killed. I would rather that we were back there slaves. At least we're not going to get killed. This is the nature of mankind. That's in them, it's in us too. Understand that to see, to experience, to eat, to drink, all of that miracle that is in front of you, still the ego has that power to say, I don't care. How many of us have seen miracles from our Shaykh? Those ones who have left, they've seen those miracles too. What happened? Their hearts turn. Say, what is this? Once you put that doubt, and if you're not taking that doubt out of it, it just sits there and it grows, it grows, it grows. The Holy Prophet ﷺ was sent as a mercy to the universes. He was sent to us, to mankind. Some, they saw his real form. And those who see his real form, which is also a mercy, that veiling is also a mercy. Because if they see his real form and they disbelieve more, or more, they pulled to that complete darkness, the more they become disobedient. They don't see, it's something else. That's why Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, I can't wait to see my brothers. And the Sahaba Kiram say, Ya Rasulullah, aren't we your brothers? He says, no, you're my companions. My brothers are those ones who are going to come in the end of times. And they're going to love me. But they've never seen me. He says, you see me, you eat with me. You are, it is undeniable, you have to love me. But those ones coming at the end, they're so far apart from me in time. But it says, if they are sincere and if they love me, love is not just to say I love, love is to do, is to stand up for what he believes in, what he gave his life for. I dare all those ones, big spiritual ones, that they have the microphone. Now, as much as they are saying, we love Prophet, Prophet is high, I dare them to stand up and to say, we denounce this cruelty that is happening to his nation. East and west, north and south. We denounce these regimes. We denounce these cruel ones. We denounce everyone that is supporting that. We don't dare to say it. Why is that? Isn't that what the Holy Prophet came? You think he came to this world just to have lights around him and he came to bring down the zulm. The zalims, he brought them down. Not just his uncles, the whole world's zalims came down. So, if Muslims are not standing up to bring them down, how we can say we're following Islam? How we can say we're following the Prophet? You understand? We cannot do anything. There is no permission for us to do anything with our hands, with our tongue maybe. But at least in your heart now, you have to say what is haq and what is batil. Muslims everywhere, from China to Yemen, Kashmir to Palestine, Chechnya, India, Russia. Do we need to count all the countries? I remember one time, this big Sheykh was speaking, and one man came, Shaykh, you're talking about all this and loving the Prophet ﷺ, but what do you say about Chechnya? What do you say about Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Dergahi? We went on listing all the Muslim countries. And the Shaykh says, oh, nice poem you make. Everything is rhyming. His heart broke. Everyone started laughing because it has become like that. So now, that form, the form of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, it is to make us to understand that we are part of Him physically, because He's created physical like that. He is not made from light, sending like that. There is a physical form there. Of course, He is from light, but there's a physicality that is there. It's supposed to make us to feel closer to Him, part of Him. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying He is part of you. You are part of Him. But these days also, we have to wake up a little bit. That one, the archangels, they are His servants. His akhlaq, His character, it is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, it is what? Azim. Azim. In this rush for everyone to be so tolerant and friendly, we're making everything down to the lowest level. Everyone is going to see the Prophet ﷺ in the lowest level. It is not. Astaghfirullah. May Allah forgive me and bless you, inshallah. Our aim is to serve. It doesn't matter if he looks or he doesn't look. We're not looking to see his physicality also. We're running to fulfill his mission, inshallah. May Allah forgive me and bless you for the sake of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. May Allah raise the station of SahibulSaif. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum.